The following morning, when Ted sets off to the beach, his whole body feels laden down with sadness. All he can do is slope along, lugging one foot in front of the other. He tries to quicken his step, but can't. If it wasn't for Lily pulling him along, he might even come to a halt. At the end of his quiet residential street, he turns the corner and emerges onto a wider road that leads down to the seafront. He passes a cafe with a board in the window advertising pensioner specials, a dealership for mobility scooters with a row of them lined up outside, and a shop selling antiques and bric-a-brac, its windows stuffed full of ornaments Ted can't help thinking belong in a skip. A few paces further on, Lily squats on the pavement for a wee. Ted has to step out of the way as a river of urine flows past him and into the gutter. For a moment, he stands still, mesmerised by it. Then Lily pulls at her lead and he allows himself to follow. "All right, Lil," he says mournfully. "Let's get to that beach." Ted and Giles brought Lily to live with them 10 years ago, although Ted has no idea how old she is, as she was a rescue dog. It took him months to persuade Giles to get a dog. Then Giles wanted to buy a French bulldog, until they heard all kinds of horror stories about the operations the dogs needed just to breathe properly. Ted suggested they pop along to the local sanctuary, under the guise of looking for ideas, where they were introduced to a parade of cute dogs, all of which had been abandoned or mistreated by their owners, each of them pleading for a new home, including, right at the end, the as-yet unnamed Lily. She wasn't a cute dog, and never has been. Her teeth are as yellow as a slab of cheap cheddar cheese, one of her ears stands up and the other flops over, and she has weapons-grade halitosis. But Ted couldn't help noticing that none of the other visitors were stopping to pet her. He felt a rush of emotion he was convinced was love at first sight, but may just have been empathy.